Emmanuel, God with us, Matthew 1:23. This is one of the more far-fetched proofs of Jesus' deity, and yet it is often taught to the unsuspecting. It is based upon the prophecy found in the book of Isaiah, quote, "Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Isaiah 7:14. Trinitarianism next cites the book of Matthew. Quote, "When Mary was found with child, the angel of the Lord appeared, saying, Thou shalt call his name Jesus, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. Then Joseph called his name Jesus." Matthew 1:18 through 25. Note, in the Bible, the name is spelled both I-M-M-A-N-U-E-L and E-M-M-A-N-U-E-L. Trinitarianism concludes that since Emmanuel means God with us, Jesus is God. Isaiah 7:14. The prophecy contained in Isaiah 7:14 is specific to the times and events surrounding it. Israel is under threat from its enemies, and God gives a sign to show that it will not be defeated, namely that a young woman, Hebrew Alma, will bear a son and name him Emmanuel, and before he is old enough to know right from wrong, Israel's enemy will be vanquished. Not one word of Isaiah's narrative even hints at the idea of the Messiah who will come 8 centuries later. Matthew 1:18 through 25. Perhaps the most significant fact here is that the angel told Mary to name her son Jesus, not Emmanuel, and that she did so. Clearly, the prophecy that the young woman would, quote, call his name Emmanuel finds no fulfillment in the birth of Jesus. In fact, nowhere in Scripture is Jesus ever called Emmanuel. Consider this. If possessing the name Emmanuel identified its owner as God, then the child born in Isaiah's time would be God as well. This alleged proof of Jesus' deity is just too silly to warrant further consideration. Suffice it to say that any number of scriptures make clear that God was with Jesus. Conclusion: God is with us in Jesus, not as Jesus.